I believe I am live right now. So yeah, hello everyone and welcome to another stream. So today we'll be continuing our Dark Souls 1 SL1 run again, and this time we'll be clearing out the catacombs and making our way into the Tomb of the Giants. But luckily, I've already done most of this area already because this area kind of sucks, and rather than show you guys all that BS that you probably have already experienced, let's go ahead and do possibly the hardest boss fight in all of Dark Souls. This one is definitely going to be pretty hard, and honestly, I'm not even sure. Like, I'm already putting a massive challenge on myself by trying to do this stuff on SL1. But anyways, so since we're also trying to do every single boss hitless, though obviously we have succeeded in that. I'm not gonna count the fall damage that you take when you go inside these boss arenas. And for those of you who do not know why, is because Dark Souls Remastered, the one thing that it did was unlock the FPS on this game, which unfortunately, you see, originally this game was designed to be run on a specific frame rate that I don't remember. And if you run the game on a higher FPS than that, then these cutscenes where you're not supposed to take any fall damage, you take fall damage, because the low frame rate was actually supposed to prevent your character from taking fall damage somehow. I don't know how the technical stuff works, but basically, when we're falling down to this arena, any fall damage that I take will not be counted towards hitless. Not that, we'll be getting this one hitless in the first place, because this boss is ridiculously hard. But anyways, without further ado, actually, you know what, before we go in, let me just, have a look at all the stuff that I have right now. I think we should probably keep the Flippy Boy ring on, because we're probably gonna need this one. Anything else that I can put on, honestly, I'm not too sure. I think what we have is probably fine. Also, hey there, Arcane, welcome to the stream, my dude. You're just in time, dude. The stream just started. We're about to do the hardest boss in all of Dark Souls 1. Possibly the entire franchise, honestly. So let's just go ahead and try and do this one. But anyways, okay. Let's see. Alright. Okay, oh my freaking god. He actually almost hit me there, by the way. Oh my god, would you look at that, guys? That was the hardest boss in the game. Oh my god, holy crap, dude. Let's freaking go. My god, dude. The skill, dude. You have no idea how many times I have played this game to, be able to pull that off. And even then, oh my god, I was shaking in my boots. Holy crap. But any freaking ways, now obviously, we get one of the best rewards in this entire freaking game from this boss. But now the big question is, okay, oh my god, I should have learned how to freaking put polls on my streams. But what do you think this is? Is it A, the mask of the father, B, the mask of the mother, or C, the mask of the child? Put that in the freaking chat right now, guys. Which one this is? Which of the great three are we gonna get in this run? But anyways, oh hey, hi Eric McLennan, welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you had a decent Bloodborne stream, dude. I know you said that you had some technical issues. But honestly, it didn't look that laggy to me for the, at least when I checked out the board a little bit at the end. So I'm not sure what had happened. But anyways, hopefully you still had fun. And hopefully you made some decent progress. I saw you reach that triple boss fight, which wasn't that far away from the end of the game, right? So doing that on 4 hours is pretty cool. But anyways, so Arcane goes with option A, huh? Option A was Mask of the Father, right? But anyways, let's see which particular mask we got. Well, it's option B, dude. So we got the Mask of the Mother, meaning... okay, so from what I remember, Mask of the Father gives you higher equip load. Mask of the Mother gives you HP back, right? I think it's a small HP regeneration. And Mask of the Child... Honestly, I don't remember what Mask of the Child does for you. I think I've gotten it only once. And I never really bothered doing that. But anyway, what does this do? Oh it slightly raises your max HP, but any freaking ways. Alrighty, dude. But anyways, let's go ahead and now do this goddamn section over here, which, Thanks to me saving our boy Solaire, this should be easy. But anyways, okay, so there's something I would like to test about these skeletons. Okay, so before starting this stream, I did possibly one of the most mundane and stupid grinds that you can ever do. What exactly what I was grinding for? Okay, I don't even have them anymore. But basically, you seeing this over here? Yeah, this is a chaos infused reinforced club. I was farming for this stupid thing right over here. And so basically what happened is that, normally, for those of you who may have stuck around in all the streams, we have been using in this entire run, this particular one over here, oh my god, yeah, this one, the 15 plus reinforced club. However, I was wondering, is it really true in Dark Souls 1 where, infusions reduce the damage of your weapons? Because if you don't know, in other Souls games, in most cases, unless the enemy or boss that you're fighting that is weak to the element that you're using, the, boss will always, any neutral target will always take less damage if you're using a weapon that has, split damage. And that's because when you have a weapon that has split damage, basically the damage calculator will run your damage calculations on a boss or enemy twice. So yeah, if the boss is not weak to the element, it will always take less damage. So the optimal way to always do things is to, upgrade your weapon to max and then apply a resin to abuse a boss's weakness. Not only does this leave you with more options, because unlike infusing a weapon, you also have the option of you're using multiple weapons without really switching between upgrade items and such. But you also don't reduce your physical damage. So even if your damage calculation goes twice, it doesn't really matter because the physical damage will always count in terms of full damage that you have, because applying resin does not reduce your physical damage. However, I wasn't sure of that being in Dark Souls 1, because Dark Souls 1 works a little bit differently. And turns out, yeah, I messed up. So in this game, apparently, infusing your weapon with the right element, yeah, it does indeed do more damage, even if you apply resin onto your, fully upgraded weapon. So yeah, even against neutral targets, a lightning reinforced club was stronger than this plus 15 reinforced club. How do I know this? Because I tested this stuff out with this over here. Yeah, these over here. I bought 3 battle axes and upgraded them all on different freaking, elements over here to try and see whether that was true or not. And yeah, in every single case, the lightning and the chaos battle axes did more damage than the normal battle axe over here. So yeah, that was stupid. But yeah, not only was that stupid, but I also remembered from a video from, the OG, the GOAT, okay, oh my god, yeah, Yamfa. I remember that on, SL1, the weapon that he used was this right here, the blacksmith's giant hammer. And let's just say, after getting my lightning battle axe, I may have tried to give the giant blacksmith the coin that he dropped. In other words, I basically used a Chaos Firestorm on him to get this hammer, because yeah, the only way to get it is to basically do what is canon in Dark Souls 3, where the giant blacksmith dies. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I did that before making a lightning reinforced club. So that was extremely stupid. And so yeah, after that, I had to grind again for all those stupid, red titanite chunks to make a freaking chaos version of the reinforced club. And I didn't know this at the time. I thought, but because, the blacksmith giant hammer has 300 lightning damage, it would be the strongest weapon on SL1, right? Yeah, about that. In my damage calculations, or at least the, testing that I did, the chaos reinforced club here always did more damage as long as I had 10 humanity, which I have right now, by the way, that you can see. Yeah, so that was my entire week. Yeah, definitely productive time. I definitely did not freaking waste a bunch of time doing some stupid stuff that I could have just freaking watched online. Yeah, see, this is why, if somebody tells you, oh, you should look at, stuff online and do that stuff. Yeah, just screw that noise. And yeah, just watch this stuff online, dude. Like, you would have saved 2 days worth of freaking grinding. Also, oh my god, holy crap. I was actually farming for this weapon as well, by the way, because I needed a lot of souls. Not that we can use it on SL1, but hey man, the Murakumo, in my opinion, is pretty underrated. I think it's one of the best weapons in this entire game. It's probably the strongest curved sword in the game too, as far as I know. At least in Dark Souls 1 it definitely is. But yeah, I'm not sure about Dark Souls 3 though, because Dark Souls 3 definitely has some great options as well, like the old Wolf's curved sword. Though you need to do the entire freaking Wolf quest line not to get that. But anyways, okay, oh my god, yeah, the freaking bones, dude. Yeah, man, these bones are definitely hard, what can I say? Okay, I'm not gonna have, this entire stream just full of innuendos, but hey man, that was too good to pass up, But anyways, okay, should I get the Divine Club to +10? We have it at +5, but to get it to +10, I need the freaking Ember, which is, guarded by that one giant skeleton who is shooting arrows at me. I do not know about that, honestly. More like too hard to... Okay, oh my god. Look at Arcane with his amazing freaking, what do you call it? Amazing freaking puns over there. But anyways, would you look at that over here though? Yeah, anybody remember this guy over here? By the way, Patches, yeah, there's something that I would really like to do over here, my dude. Which is that, you talked about all this, by the way, first let me just check if this works. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, by the way, I was really into that humanity stuff, and yeah, that was really fun to do. So, you know what? Here's my freaking reward for you, for all the amazing things you have done to us in this entire franchise. Yeah, thanks for that, buddy. That was really amazing. Okay, well, we know what exactly he's gonna... Okay, he asked whether we are cleric or not, right? Well, then answer no, why not? We haven't really cast a miracle, honestly. But anyways, okay.
There. Now, take a closer look.
That hole, take a closer look, huh? Okay, well, I'm not too sure, buddy. This sunlight maggot isn't exactly lighting that stuff up. So you know what? If something bad happens to me... Okay, the joke was there to actually, do that dark hand stuff again, but never freaking mind. I ended up kicking him, which I was about to do that anyway, by the way. Okay, I mean, hey man, it is what it is, dude. But anyways, okay, now how do we deal with this BS right here? The dogs. Because yeah, people harp on the bone wheel skeletons a lot in this game, and don't get me wrong, for good reason. Yeah, but these dogs ain't anything, ain't any better, to be honest. I'm not even sure how to deal with these guys, if I can be honest. Because, the only way I deal with this area is to just do this, which is, where the hell is this thing? Yeah, here. The Havel's ring, or like, the Havel's armor. But I'm not too sure if this will actually allow me to, survive this one, because the damage on these guys will be insane. Actually, can I even roll? No, I can't. Anyways, well, since we won't be doing any flippy boy, what do you call it, flips without the freaking... Okay, yeah, we can at least do this. Okay, you know what? I'm keeping the sunlight maggots helmet on because, yeah, I want there to be light here. But anyways. Okay, oh my freaking god. Alright, I kind of messed that one up. But anyways, okay. Alright, let's see. Oh. Okay, well, that was, easier than I thought. But, hey, man, this is just the first one that we have to deal with. Not to mention there's a, BS of there being a Black Knight here too, which is, amazing, I suppose. Okay, oh my god, yeah, then there's this guy too. Okay, you know what? Let's just freaking roll now. Bye. Okay, oh my god, and now this guy wants me dead. Wait 1 second, guys. Wow, poor Patches. Yeah, poor Patches. Also, White Titanite chunk, huh? They really want me to upgrade the Divine, what do you call it, club. If they are really giving me that stuff, but anyways. Okay, guys, can I, just, yeah, run past you guys? I don't want to deal with, bones right now. Oh, well, as minimum boners should be popped in this stream as possible. But anyways, okay, so now, as I know, we don't need this. So let's get rid of this now, and, okay, no, not that, this one, yeah. I just want to be human. Because, we can't have a freaking Dark Souls stream without, catching the amazing references that this game is going to be making. even if they end up, getting me killed. But anyways. Alright, so I think we can just, pass this through here and yeah. By the way, Arcane, did you get this one? Like, did you fight or like reach Nito on your stream when you were a human? But honestly, I don't remember at this point. I think you did, right? Because, yeah, you definitely fought this dude over here. You just didn't get the freaking reference that, they were making over here. But anyway, let's see if he makes an appearance. He really should. Although there's this guy over here too, right? Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, Paladin Leroy. I wonder what this is a reference to. Probably missed the reference. Yeah, you did miss the reference, I know. But, yeah. Now that you're here and now that you know that this is the reference, what do you think this guy's Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, for those of you who do not know this reference, man, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, this is the classic gaming moment that, Dark Souls just had to make a reference to. And by the way, look at this over here. As I know, this is Ash Lake, right? Although, I don't know, maybe we're a little bit higher than Ash Lake, because Ash Lake is technically supposed to be a little bit below, honestly. I'm not too sure. Is the Blight Town lower than Tomb of the Giants here? Honestly, it could be. Because, yeah, we don't really go that much below to reach the Tomb of the Giants, but I do not know. Because Ash Lake is supposed to be even below Tomb of the Giants. Also, oh my freaking god, this Chaos Club is doing like insane damage, by the way. Those things normally don't die in one hit. And I'm just one-shotting them on SL1. Anyways, okay, that dude is a bait, I know that much. Also, we don't need this right now, so let me just put this back on. Also, by the way, where's that stupid weapon that I want to talk about? Yeah, this one over here that... Oh, wait, why is this guy here? What happened exactly? I have no freaking idea, but anyways, okay, wrong time to change my freaking weapon then. Okay, never freaking mind. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that weapon, the Grand, man, that weapon is such a, disappointment. Like, they give it to Paladin Leroy. Honestly, I'm not sure if the Grant is supposed to be, a reference to something from Paladin Leroy. But yeah, look at this right here. 50 freaking strength and 30 intelligence for this garbage over here. And by the way, just, FYI, any weapon with split magic damage, in the Souls trilogy at least, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, is hot dog shit. Yeah, any weapon with split magic damage is bad. And the reason for this is pretty simple, because every single enemy and boss in the end game is resistant to magic. Because, yeah, Miyazaki was, not even just Miyazaki, even the people who made Dark Souls 2 were conned into believing that, magic builds are OP. But yeah, basically, just want to talk about how garbage the Grant is. Because, like, 50 strength and 30 intelligence, and that hammer is, like, probably the lowest damaging weapon in the entire game. But anyways, okay, can I get this dude? Oh, I can actually. Nice. Alright. Also, by the way, need to be careful. We don't have 10 humanity right now, so I probably won't be one-shotting these guys. Let's see. Okay, well, I can one-shot them with Great Combustion. I can't do that probably with my Chaos, the Reinforced Club over here. But anyways, okay. Yeah, where did that other one even come from? I had no freaking idea. Okay, he moved on from there, huh? Alright. Yeah, this dude tries to play a prank on you, then this guy thinks he's smart. Yeah, by the way, I didn't even fall for this one on my first playthrough. Because, yeah, Dark Souls 1... Yeah, at this point, you know what? You should just expect the fact that, something is around the corner every single time in this game. But any freaking ways, yeah, out of here. By the way, today will be a shorter stream because, unfortunately, you remember when I was talking about I had to do some stuff this week? Yeah, that didn't really go that well, and yeah, now I have to do that stuff on Saturday. So yeah, I'll be doing that, just in the morning. So yeah, this will be a shorter stream. But anyways, okay, wow, pinwheels can actually survive here. Although I guess, we should have known this, given that we just fought the pinwheel. But okay, anyways, it's now time to deal with the biggest boner dude in this entire game. But anyways, okay, don't mind me, but we'll need this right here, which, yeah, without this, this would be absolutely painful to deal with. But anyways, okay, let's go ahead and try. Okay, oh my god, I should have probably removed my, helmet over here. Okay. Where are his bones? Not sure. Oh yeah, there they are. I was waiting for you guys. Why it took you so long to get over here? Okay. Okay, of course. Okay, cool. And now once the bones are gone, yeah, we just quit. I'm not sure if this works because I've only, you know, saw this trick recently. But I think what happens is that you can... Okay, wait 1 second. Yeah, so here's what happens. You can deal with the skeletons first, right? And once you deal with the skeletons, you can just save quit. And that keeps them despawned only if you have killed them with the divine blow. And yeah, with the boners out of the way, now we can deal with Nito all on our own. Although I'm not too sure. How should we even deal with this? I think whatever we have is fine right now. But anyways, okay. Let me just raise my volume a little bit because we need to listen to a sound cue to avoid, you know, getting hit by Nito. Okay. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, so for those of you who do not know how to tell when their attack is coming, you heard those women screaming? Yeah, when that scream comes, that means Nito is thrusting his sword inside and you need to block in order to avoid that damage. And yeah. Okay, here we go. What's this? Yeah, so that attack... Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, what is Nito doing? Dude, stop spamming that stupid attack and freaking get over here. Because yeah, I don't want the giant boners to get, you know, start popping themselves over here. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my freaking god. Alright, whatever, dude. Anyways. Time to smash some bones. Also, get the hell out of this miasma attack. Which, by the way, can be blocked, but obviously that's not ideal. Okay, wait. Yeah, Nito. I'm not gonna lie. Very cool looking boss. In my opinion, the coolest looking boss in Dark Souls 1, but... okay, oh my god, I may have... Okay, no, I did not. Thank god. Yeah, I don't want the giant bones to freaking pop. Okay. Cool. Okay, oh my god, he's doing the miasma attack again. Okay, oh my god. Okay, okay, roll. Okay, cool. Alright, we got this. Okay, oh my god, uh-oh. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, oh my freaking god, dude. Man, probably should have dealt with the giant skeletons as well, just so that we have this entire arena. Because yeah, for the miasma attack, there is no other way to... Wait. Alright, cool. Okay. Okay, hold up. Okay, oh my god, I got hit. Never freaking mind. Well, messed that one up, but anyways. So why is that hit allowed in a hitless run? What hit? I don't really know what you're talking about, if I can be honest, dude. I'm not doing like the block. Why is that hit allowed? The block hit? What? The trick that I did for that, what do you call it, sword thrust attack? Actually, no. What is the... that's a miracle, right? I don't even know what its name is in the game. But, yeah. So, it's not really allowed. Far as I know, the hitless runs of this game, they don't even come to Nito. Far as I know. Like, if you're doing this game hitless, they use the, what do you call it, camera glitch to skip the, you know, Graveyard Nito fight. Far as I know. I'm not too sure. I've never seen a full hitless run of Dark Souls 1. But yeah, basically, if you're trying to do hitless on Nito, yeah, you can use that trick to basically, what do you call it, dodge the attack. Because, I mean, yeah, you can try and roll through it, but yeah, its hitbox is designed specifically so that you will have a hard time rolling through it. So, yeah. If you're talking about the miasma, what do you call it, block, yeah, that would not count. Like, you know, that would still be considered a hit. I was just blocking just so that I don't die immediately. Because I don't want to lose, yeah, these freaking humanities. But anyways, okay. You know which, by the way? Yeah, look at the amount of bones I brought to this place. Yeah, by the way, definitely were farmed over here. I definitely did not buy these bones after I got like 200,000 souls just from farming for these stupid Titanite chunks to actually upgrade a battle axe to +14. Yeah, definitely did not do that. But anyways, okay. So, far as I know, Nito should also be weak to lightning, right? So, let's see if the blacksmith hammer can do actually some good damage here. Also, can I even... Oh, I can still Flippy Boy roll. Okay, cool. But But anyways, I think the skeletons would have respawned. So first, need to deal with their, you know, BS as well, first of all. But anyways, okay. Alright, bring out your children first, my dude. Okay, where are they? Okay, he's doing this. Alright, cool. But anyways, hold up. Okay, oh my god, that stupid skeleton moved me and so I got hit. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. Okay, I don't want to attack you. I know that's a parry stance and I don't want to get parried. Because unfortunately, as good as the bombs are, they're all parryable. Which is not ideal. But anyways, okay. Okay, save quickly. Alright. Although, wait a second. Do I even have the ability to heal the toxic off? Crap, I did not think about that. Do I? I don't. Oh wait, no, I have. What am I saying? Yeah, here we go. Here's our way to freaking heal this one. Alright. But anyways, okay, so now let's check out if the blacksmith hammer can do more damage to this dude over here. Also, do I need the flippy boy ring? Honestly, I think the ring that I may not need is this one. Because I would just like to replace this with the... Which one is it? Yeah, this one. Just so that we can make some use of some pyromancy. The far as I know, Nito should be resistant to pyromancies. But anyways, now let's try and do this. Alright, so first of all, we need this guy to be over here because we don't want the giant's bones to come over here. Anyways, maybe I should try and fight him over here. Okay, let's do that. Alright. It was this attack that got me hit last time, right? Okay, oh my god. Uh-oh, run quickly. Anyways, yeah, by the way, if you defeat Paladin Redoy's, you know, what do you call it, encounter, you get his clothes over here. But anyways. Alright, cool. Okay, no, it does not. The freaking chaos, what do you call it, freaking thing, always does more damage. But hey, anyways, okay, oh my god, the miasma attack is coming again. Uh-oh. Alright, cool. I think this attack can go through these walls as well, but I'm not too sure on that one. Alright, cool. Roll through that. Okay, oh my freaking god, just stop spamming the freaking miasma, dude. Anyways, okay, didn't get hit. Cool. Alright. Okay. Yeah, no need to roll through that if you are close enough. What is the problem is that if he does the freaking, what do you call it? Okay, oh my god, yeah, if he does the miasma attack here, that would be bad. But hopefully he just dies before then. Okay, come on. Never mind. Run, quickly run. Okay, thank god that attack did not hit me. Because that would be cringe, but anyways. Alright, cool. And boom, there we go. That's the Lord of Boners. Down. The first of the dead. Well, he's dead again, I suppose, but anyways. And yeah, there you go. That's how you do Great Lord Nito hitless. Alright. Dang, no greed, you had it too? Nah, we don't. We needed like 2 hits and I wouldn't have like no stamina. And I wouldn't be able to like attack him again because yeah, if you don't know, in Souls games you are always punished for completely depleting your stamina if you, what do you call it, completely drain your stamina. Like for example, if I was to drain my entire stamina, okay, it's not triggering over here for some bizarre reason, but yeah, usually you get punished. If you completely drain your stamina, you can't do your action for a set number of time. You know, instead of, you know, resting and then letting all that stuff happen. But anyways, dude really had a bone to pick with you. Yeah, sure, dude. He definitely had, I suppose. But anyways, with that, we have completed the base game. We defeated every single boss. That was the last one before the final boss of this game. So now, well, it's time for the DLC, boys. Okay, oh my god. I thought it would take a little bit longer because I usually suck at, what do you call it, dealing with the bones. But, hey man, we somehow managed to clutch it out. Nice. But But any freaking ways. Didn't even get the Divine Ember for this dude, but at this point I don't really care. It's worthless anyway. But yeah, which particular weapon so DLC I believe, man, can we even deal with the Sanctuary Guardian? It's kind of hard to do on Hitless, if I can be honest. I remember on my very first SL1 run, I didn't get this Flippy Boy ring until I started to deal with the freaking, DLC. Because yeah, the Sanctuary Guardian was just constantly hitting me, and yeah, his attacks do so much goddamn damage. Anyways, surprised you managed to get to Pinwheel and Nito in the first 30 minutes. Thought Pinwheel would have taken at least 1 hour. Yeah, that's the same dude. Although I must say, it probably would have taken even longer if I actually did, the Bone Meal Skeletons on, Bone Meal Skeletons on, stream. I decided to just deal with them off stream so that, as soon as I start streaming today, I can just get straight to Pinwheel, rather than show you guys, how cringe it is to actually deal with the Bone Meal Skeletons on SL1. Because even with the Havel's armor, they do so much goddamn damage. You just die instantly. But yeah, anyways, now we can... Okay, hold up. I probably will need... this ring over here to deal with this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, maybe for the DLC we may need to equip the Fap ring. For the extra stamina, of course. I still plan to do, or at least try to do bosses hitless, but... Oh boy, I'm not gonna lie, DLC is gonna be insanely tough to do that. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so by the way, once you get the pendant, the summon for Dusk over here goes away, right? Because yeah, you can summon Dusk over here without even being a human. But yeah, she goes away once we get the pendant from the Duke's Archive, which I already have. So yeah, there's really not much to do in this area except just go ahead and try to beat the goddamn DLC. Which, my god, yeah, the Sanctuary Guardian alone might be very hard to deal with, given that this dude only gives small opportunities to do damage to him, and he also has AoE attacks, which is just the icing on cake. But anyways, let's just take this for example now, and yeah, see how far we can go in the DLC. Honestly, I would be very happy with just dealing with the Sanctuary Guardian, because yeah, this boss drove me nuts when I was first trying to do him on SL1. Also, we don't need this heretic over here on our head. So yeah, let's get this stuff out of here, and yeah, make me the pretty princess that Manus has stolen from, Ulasil. But anyways. Alright, now let's, first of all sit here, because remember, Dark Souls 1, don't sit on the bonfire means you will be sent straight back to the last bonfire you sat on. Instead of the one that, you just lit. But anyways, okay, let's see how good the Sanctuary Guardian goes, boys. I'm not gonna lie. My prediction, this is gonna go terribly. But let's see how it actually goes. Alright. Okay. Alright. So yeah, if he does the triple one, we always need to, or 4-1 I suppose. Yeah, we always need to run away, but yeah. Dude literally just snipes you, honestly, straight from the beginning of the fight. Also, did you see how his, lightning attack spread on the water? Yeah, that's definitely not gonna cause any problems in this run, guys. Yeah, I know, dude, the Sanctuary Guardian is definitely tough on SL1 in this game. But let's see if we can beat him. Also, nah, should be fine. I was thinking of equipping the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, but honestly, I'm not too sure if we can cast Catch Flame on this dude. But anyways, okay. Let's get my freaking 10 humanities back, dude. Alright. Okay, here we go. Okay. Whew. Alright. Okay, never freaking mind. Okay, get me out of here. Whew. Alright. But I'm not gonna lie, they should make a ring in this game, at least for Dark Souls 1 specifically, just to keep your humanities. You take away my goddamn souls, I don't even care, this is SL1, but keep my humanities, dude. These things are hard to come by. But it is what it is, dude. But anyways, okay. Okay, why can't he just... Alright, I guess note to self first. His fully charged lightning we have to dodge. Because that thing hits us every single time. Okay. Yeah, need to be careful of that one then. Also, you know what? Maybe one roll through that attack is not bad, right? The reason why I don't roll through that lightning attack is because if he does the 4 attack, yeah, if you roll, you always get hit by the 4th one. So yeah, that's why I don't try and do that. But let's see if, you know, rolling once is always safe. Although this time he doesn't even want to do that one. Alright. Alright, cool. That should be the end of a combo. Okay. Okay, oh my god, I messed up. Alright. Okay, never freaking mind. Alright, let's just pop this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the DLC is where we're really gonna start struggling. Also, by the way, no, not warp. Let's equip this over here because, yeah, my damage is also absolute trash. And, you know, I'm just gonna assume that a beast that uses lightning is, you know, resistant to lightning. Unlike, you know, the Dragon Slayer armor boss fight that we have in Dark Souls 3. Where the dude is weak to lightning despite using lightning. Although I guess even in this game, the Titanite Demon, what do you call it? Yeah, the Titanite Demon is also like weak to lightning for some bizarre reason, even though he's using lightning in his attacks. Alright. Okay, one more. Alright, cool. Okay, oh my freaking god. Oh wait, it's this attack. Okay. I'm not gonna count that wing attack. Oh. What do you call it for hits? Because, well, I mean, it doesn't do any damage, so you know why count it. But anyway, can I get your tail? No? Never mind then. Stupid weapon anyways, who cares? But anyways, okay, the reason why you want to dodge this is because it's the best time to attack him, dude. Also, he broke his poise, nice. Okay, he's doing good. Okay, why did he even... Never mind. He's being dumb right now, I think, a little bit. Okay. Okay, oh my god, how did I even dodge the damage on that one? Alright, that was something. Okay. Okay, this time he charged his freaking, what do you call it, this attack. Way longer than he usually does. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this one we always dodge, as we learned. Anyways, okay, hold up. Yeah, one more. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I would like to get this guy's tail, but I don't think he's gonna let me have that one. Oh, okay, oh my god. Got greedy over there. Yeah, maybe, you know, should play this a little bit more carefully. But anyways, can't wait for Artorias. Oh, okay, oh my god, dude. Yeah, Artorias is gonna be a painful as boss as well, because as much as I love him, and I think he's the best boss in this game, he's not the best boss in the game when you need to do him hitless. Why? Because many of his attacks don't have a single tail. Like, you know, his backflip attack, for example. Yeah, that stuff can come out of absolutely nowhere. And yeah, when that hits, oh boy, that hits. But anyways, okay, my damage is going to be absolute garbage. So I want my freaking humanities back, dude. Okay, I dodged this one. Don't want to get hit by this one. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my freaking god. He's just playing quite the tricks over there. But anyways, okay. Alright, hold up. Yeah, roll through this. I also lock onto him, my dude. Yeah, avoid this. Okay. Can we hit his tail? Okay, we got one hit. Not sure how many we need, but okay. Alright, roll through here. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the fact that this fight depletes my freaking stamina, but oh well. Okay, hold up. Okay, oh my god, I dodged that attack. Nice. Okay, oh my god, can I like... What do you call it, not hit his tail? I guess I'm not hitting his tail, I'm hitting his ass, but hey man, that should still count on his tail, I suppose, dude. Anyways, what are you looking to do? Okay, oh my god. He was baiting me with that one. Okay, wait. Go to attack to, like, you know, get some hits on him. But anyways, okay. Alright. Okay, oh my god. Alright, roll through here. Okay. Okay, hold up. Yeah, avoid this one because this spreads. Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, oh my god. Alright, roll through here. Okay, no, 4 piece. Okay, this one will be 4 piece though. But I missed. Okay, never mind. I would like to cut this guy's tail, but it will be difficult. Have you ever actually cut every single tail in this game? I think the only ones I didn't cut were the Red Kite Drake, because we never even triggered his cutscene. And the Ancient Dragon down in the, what do you call it, Ash Lake, where I never went. I mean, Hey man, can you blame me? Why would you even go to that place? That place sucks. But yeah, those would be the only tails I have not cut. Every single other boss we have definitely got the tail on. We got the tail on Priscilla, we got the tail on C, and we got the tail on the gargoyles too. Also, by the way, horrible roll. Anyways, okay, stun him. Apparently it only takes 2 hits to stun him. Okay, oh my god. That was dumb. Get me out of here. Alright, just need to be not greedy in this fight. Honestly, otherwise it's not that difficult. But any freaking ways. Also, by the way, how are y'all doing? How are you doing, Arcane? You know, maybe I should just wait for that, what do you call it, slam attack that he does, which, you know, doesn't do damage to you, but instead just stuns you. That's honestly the best way to do damage to him because, yeah, he leaves himself vulnerable for such a long time. Also, maybe should make use of these, you know, great combustions, though I'm going to guess the fact that he's standing on freaking water is probably another reason why my fire weapons are not doing any damage to him. But anyways, okay. 1 hit here. Why not? Another hit over here for the stun. Okay, oh my god, I got the freaking kick. Never freaking mind, dude. Anyways, okay. Oh wait, hold up. This is the attack. Yeah, let's do this. Get another one. Cool. Alright, nice. And then avoid that. Cool. Alright. Oh. Okay, oh my god. You know what? Screw the tail. Whatever. It's a, you know, garbage whip anyway. We'll just deal with it later down the line. But anyway, with that, that's it. That's the Sanctuary Guardian. Luckily, the dude doesn't have too much health, so at least that's good. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the next bosses that are about to come up. I'm doing great, enjoying the run. I want to replay this one and, what do you call it, build the ultimate tanky character. Ultimate tanky character, you say? Well, the only ultimate tanky character that I can ever think of, dude, in this game is this right here. Where is it? This. Yeah, not gonna lie, dude. That's all you really need for tanking in this game. But yeah. Anyways, alright. So let me just, what do you call it, do that. Yeah, obviously we can't play a tank build on SL1. But yeah. Not that we need to, honestly, but yeah. Let's, you know, talk to her. Alright, yeah, let's just do that. Oh, actually oh, never mind. She only sends like 5 of those things. Alright, I mean, it is what it is. Also, we can't cast any sorceries, unfortunately. So, it is what it is, dude. It shall be done at some point then. Yeah, sure, dude. Looking forward to it whenever that happens. But anyways, so now, time to go and deal with Artorias. Let's see how, you know, difficult it is to actually get to him. But anyways, by the way, on my very first run of SL1 that I ever did in this game, which was back when I was recording Dark Souls 2 on my channel, yeah, I just used a lightning reinforced club and just used that for the entire game. Didn't pop power within, far as I know, too much. I did collect it and sometimes used it, but yeah, not too many times. But yeah, now we are playing a little bit more optimally, though I'm not sure if Artorias is weak to fire or not. If he's resistant to fire, okay, oh my god. Yeah, we might be in trouble. Also, my god, these farmer thingies, whatever they are, also Calamite is about to freaking screw me over. Yeah, I don't care, dude. Get out of here. We'll deal with you later. You know, after we see the ultimate Dark Souls 360 no scope, essentially. But yeah, I'm not sure whether he will do you know, anything for me at this point, given, you know, what I did to his, you know, brother. But hey man, I guess we can just keep that, you know, the stuff to us, okay? Do not let Hawkeye go off know how exactly we got the Hawk Ring and the, you know, giant blacksmith hammer. Also, look at this, by the way. By the way, I always, you know, thought about this, but I'm not sure if this is true or not. But is that dude a reference to Clock Tower? He kind of reminds me of Scissor Man from that games. You know, the main antagonist of Clock Tower. I'm not too sure, honestly. Also, you know, I get that this is a garden and you're supposed to, what do you call it, maintain it and all. But yeah, whose garden is this exactly that, you know, requires, you know, this level of security? Also, you know, okay, oh my god, how do you get out of here? Here? Okay, wait a second. I think one of these guys can even fall down on your head. Which is a bit dumb, but it is what it is, dude. Alright, well, there is Artorias over there, but obviously we need to first activate that elevator over there. But anyways, first let's have a chat with Blood Pond reference over here. But anyways. Yeah, sure, why not? Which, by the way, I know that... Wait, is this... Okay, I thought I heard one of those farmers come behind me, my bad. But yeah, so he sells some nice stuff over here, which you can, I think, definitely make use of. But for now, I'll just buy this stuff, I suppose. Because I don't really need any of this stuff. Also, I'll get the humanities, thank you very much. Oh, hi, Vinito. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you're having a great day, too. We're just trying to do an SL1 run of Dark Souls 1 where we try and do every single boss hitless. We have definitely succeeded in every single one of them. And yeah, we just did the Sanctuary Guardian and now we're about to do Knight Artorias on SL1. So yeah, let's see if we can do this one on, you know, without getting hit. But yeah, this one is going to be extremely tough because of, you know, some of Artorias' attacks. But yeah, let's see regardless how this one goes. But anyways. And by the way, for hitless, power within chip damage does not count. But anyways, alright. Yeah, we're going to skip through that, which honestly, I don't even know why. Okay, hold up. If you can dodge this attack, this allows to get one free hit. Okay. Okay, oh my god, never mind. Well, he ended my, what do you call it, hopes to do him hitless immediately, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure we'll be spending here a long time, given the, you know, completely ass damage that I'm doing to Artorias, as you guys saw over there. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie, unlike the Sanctuary Guardian, this one will be painful to do, isn't it? Because we have to do this long ass run back every single time we get hit. Oh boy. That will definitely be a problem, I suppose. But anyways, okay. Far as I know, Artorias should be weak to lightning, right? At least I'm guessing he should be weak to lightning. I know he's technically what do you call it? What do you call this? Yeah, he's a, what do you call it, supporter of Gwyn, so technically he should be resistant to it, considering lightning is holy, but yeah, like, I'm not too sure if that's how it works in this game, honestly. But anyways, okay, can you... Yeah, okay, whatever. And let me guess, he's gonna fall down over here too, right? That's what those dumbasses usually do, but any freaking ways. Alright. Okay, let's try out the giant blacksmith hammer. See if that can do a better job of, you know, dealing with Artorias here. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Also, yeah, cannot one-hand the giant blacksmith hammer, but can dual-hand it. Anyway, let's see how this one goes. Alright, wait for the... Okay, he did... Yeah, this backflip attack is the one that usually will get you hit. Because this one has, like, essentially no health. Alright, cool. And no, by the way, the blacksmith hammer does not do more damage than the freaking other hammer we were using. But anyways. Alright, whatever. Alright. Another one? No? Okay, weird. Maybe I should just stay away from him. That might just make him do... Yeah, the, what do you call it, jump attack on me. But anyway, let's see. Alright, let's see. Okay, oh my god. Alright. Okay, stop that BS immediately, dude. Alright, got it. Yeah, back off. I don't want to get hit, not, you know, for no reason. Okay, oh my god. I've been very lucky so far, at least on this attempt. On the freaking... Yeah, the flip attack, but anyways, okay. Lion's Claw, obviously. The OG Lion's Claw. I freaking rolled the wrong direction. Never mind. Anyways. Artorias seems so easy, but it always takes me forever to beat him. I mean, I guess if you're doing him normally, yeah, he's not that difficult. I mean, hey man, we have played now Elden Ring at this point. Like, if you come from Elden Ring to this game, yeah, none of the bosses in this game will ever feel difficult to you, in my personal opinion. But I think the reason why it takes forever to kill Artorias is because, well, majority of this boss's attempts happen on this run back over here. But anyways, I think the Blacksmith Hammer might do more damage if I don't have any humanities. Which, you know, now we definitely don't have any humanities, so I just lost 10 of them. Thank you very much, gardeners. But yeah. He's a fun boss fight and I struggled with him too. Beating him is super satisfying. Arcane is freaking lying, by the way. Arcane beat this boss on his second try. Actually, second try? Didn't you beat this on your first try because of the Black Knight Halberd? I don't even remember. I think you beat him with the Great Club though. I think, because I think you first tried with Black Knight Halberd and then with the Great Club, right? Yeah, Arcane did not struggle on this boss at all. You know, unlike my ass, which, well, yes, I also brought the Black Knight Halberd to this fight. You see, my dumbass was one-handing it on my first playthrough. And, what do you call it? Yeah, I was also playing on NG+, because, yeah, I actually missed the DLC on my very first playthrough. So I had to come back to this DLC on my very first playthrough on NG+. And, yeah, Artorias had way too much health to be dying to a one-handed moveset of which, you know, my character was also Dex, by the way. I didn't even level Strength on my very first character in Dark Souls 1. But, yeah. Okay, oh my god, dude. Alright, thank you. But, anyways. Alright, let's just switch to this right here. Should I use Pyromancy a little bit? Let's see if these Great Combustions can actually do some good damage to Artorias. Because, yeah, if the melee is not doing it, maybe the Pyromancy can. You never know. But anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna bother popping 10 humanities just yet because, yeah, it's like pointless. NG plus SL1 run. I actually do have my character that I did SL1 on for the first time. If you, like, you know, want it. Okay, oh my god. Alright. I mean, I still have my, what do you call it, original SL1 character where the game is on NG+. Also, oh my god, the Pyromancy is definitely the answer, dude. Holy crap, the damage was insane. Anyways, okay, what is he doing? Okay, oh my god, never mind, my roll did not come out. But yeah, I still have my, what do you call it, NG... Oh, NG plus 10 you're talking about. Is NG plus 10 the max level or is NG plus 7? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know. I mean, I guess I could do that. But, yeah, I'm not too sure. Honestly, it's not gonna be that much different because, you know, we'll still be going with all the same strats that we're doing right now, just that the bosses will take longer to die. Although I do not know by how much margin, because I think by NG plus 7, a boss's HP would go like what? At least either 2.5 or 3 times their normal, you know, normal base health, right? Because the health increase is not that much at NG plus, to be honest. Like, you know, people kind of overhype how difficult NG plus really is, personally speaking. But yeah, like, I could definitely do it, but it will take like a long time. Because, like, you know, you have to take a character all the way from NG to NG plus, or like NG plus 10, which, yeah. In this game, that will definitely take long, you know, especially if we struggle on, you know, bosses like freaking Bed of Chaos, you know. But anyway, okay, oh my god. Also, how did my block not work on this guy? Okay, come on, get me down, dude. Okay. But yeah, dude, definitely could do, what do you call it, NG plus 7. Although I guess I also just use a save editor to just get my character to, you know, what do you call it, NG plus 7, 8, 10, whatever the max level is. Yeah, definitely couldn't be on the board, honestly. Not a bad idea, I suppose. It's not like people haven't done that before already, but anyways, okay. Alright. Okay, hold up. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I need to remember that, what do you call it, you don't have to side roll every single attack. There's attack you need to side roll, you know, the Lion's Claw, but that other one, we need to roll back. Honestly, that's one thing that always throws me off on Artorias if you're trying to do Limitless. Which roll do we do? Do we roll to the side or do we roll to the back? You make the wrong choice, yeah, you get hit every single time. But yeah, anyways, oh yeah, by the way, this is another thing that I wanted to always talk about. For anybody who has played Elden Ring's SOTE, You know that Enir Ilim looks kind of like a, what do you call it, spiral going towards the top, right? Do you see Artorias' arena over there? Doesn't it kind of remind you of Enir Ilim? I'm not gonna lie, when I first played the SOTE, that was one of the first thoughts that came to my mind when I saw Enir Ilim. I was like, hey, wait a second, doesn't that look like Artorias' arena? Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, if I can be honest. Like, am I the only one who thinks like that, or is, you know, are there other people also that believe about, you know, Enir Ilim being kind of inspired by this arena from Dark Souls 1? I feel like that's kind of the case. Like, look at it from this side over here. Doesn't this remind you of Enir Ilim? It looks so similar, in my opinion at least. That's definitely cool. You know, one of the fun theories about Dark Souls games is that, you know, all the Souls games are technically connected. Which, hey man, when you have characters like Marvelous Chester over here, you can always think of Bloodborne being connected somehow to Dark Souls games. I'm not too sure if Marvelous Chester even makes an appearance in Bloodborne. That would be cool if he did. But I'm pretty sure he does not. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? Do you think all the Souls games are, you know, either part of the same universe or are, you know, universes that are connected somehow? I personally don't think that's the case, but, you know, there are definitely some fun things that can link every single one of the Souls games to each other. But anyways, okay, oh my god. Okay, never mind. Okay, he's doing this crap. Can I poise break him with this? No, I can't. Never mind. He's gonna get the boost, so that's bad. Although I guess if you don't get hit, then the boost doesn't really matter, I suppose, at the end of the day. But still, dude. Also, by the way, that was a horrible roll. I was supposed to roll to the side for that one. But anyways, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, he can do another one. Yep, I know. Alright, alright. Another horrible roll, but hey, at least I'm getting the timings right. Alright, cool. Third one. Okay, never freaking mind. Yeah, see, told you that backflip attack is like crazy. It has like no tail. It can always catch you off guard if you're not ready to roll. But hey, at least we are doing good damage. Honestly, you know what? Maybe that is the correct idea, you know? Okay, the flippy boy ring is kind of needed. So is the stamina ring. So I think the best thing to do... Actually, wait a second. I probably will need to then equip the shield on this hand, then my main hand. Where's the goddamn shield, dude? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, let's use this. And remove this for this right here. I think that is my only way of doing Artorias quickly enough in this stream. Because yeah, this is going to be a short stream. I can't stream very long because I have to do something important tomorrow. And yeah, I need to like get up early for that. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. By the way, I'm still thinking of what do you call it, game I should replace Silksong with. I still want to do, like, you know, the stuff that I have left on. Like, you know, because like there are certain stuff, like for example, I think there's an entire map called Redania in Silksong that I have not done yet. Really would like to cover that. Yeah, after that, we'll move on to a different game. I'm thinking of Neo personally, but I'm not too sure. Also, I had, you know, recorded some stuff from my streams. Just for some stream highlight videos, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really got the time to edit them right now. But yeah, they are basically, what do you call it, some highlights from my Horror Night streams and from, you know, this game. But yeah, not gonna lie, I would really like to get some highlights from Pokerog too, though it's kind of hard to get highlights from that game. The only one I can think of is that one time Lordran was trying to clutch up. Also, I forgot to proc power within, dude. That is bad, but anyways, okay. Hold up. Don't do anything stupid, please. Okay? Never mind, he did something stupid. Yeah. You can take the buff. I'm taking the freaking bone. But anyways. By the way, yeah, this is something I, you know, mentioned during Arcade stream as well. But yeah, how many of you guys have actually seen Guts? Oh, like, sorry, not Guts, but Berserk. Because if you don't know, Knight Artorias is literally inspired by the main character of Berserk, whose name is Guts. The only thing Artorias is probably missing from Guts' design is the fact that he's... Okay, would you count Artorias' sword a giant anime sword? Because Guts' sword is like literally the largest sword in, I think, all of anime, even to this day. And yeah, like... Artorias' sword is not even a ultra great sword, by the way. It's a regular great sword known as the Abyss Great Sword. So I'm not too sure if you will count that. I think even in Dark Souls 3, where it makes a return, it's called a great sword, right? Wolfenstein great sword. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely messed up, dude. Guts is such a you would think that a character that is extremely buff, does a cool move like the Lion's Claw over there, and has super strong strength. You would think that that dude would be unstoppable. And do you know who parries Guts' attack with his giant ass anime sword? Some completely pussy ass dex user with a rapier. And yes, that's actually true. Artorias is sorry, not Artorias, but the Guts is freaking okay. Can you? Oh wait, you can actually stop him from buffing if. Okay, oh my god, hold up. Yeah. Okay, cool. Also, by the way, that hit missed. Okay. Never mind. Let's see if he lets me bow now. Okay, I did. But yeah, some pussy ass parry, or like the pussy ass rapier user is able to parry Guts' sword with a single hand. Yeah, that's messed up, dude. You don't disrespect the anime swords like that. How can a giant ass sword like Guts' sword be parried with a freaking rapier of all things? That's stupid. Completely ignoring the fact that yes, in actual sword martial arts, that's very much possible because of body structure and what kind of attack you're trying to parry. Yes, it very much is possible to parry a giant ass anime sword like Guts' sword with a freaking rapier with one hand. But we're gonna ignore that fact because we are anime weebs. We want to completely destroy all logic and just not think about that stuff and call that heresy. But yeah. That's such a messed up part about Guts. And for anybody who says, man, Guts is, you consider that to be a messed up thing about Guts? What about, Guts' own, girlfriend getting raped at the end of the scene? Or like, when, that main villain is trying to become a god? Yeah, that's not messed up? Like, bruh, that's like normal stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, that stuff is messed up? Come on, dude. Although, sorry for those who have not seen, or like, not seen Berserk, but yeah, that does end up happening, unfortunately. Manga? No, I have not read the manga, dude. The only manga I have ever... Okay, oh my god, is he going for buff already? Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if he can... Oh my god, he almost got the buff right. Also, by the way... Okay, hold up. Okay. Okay, got him. My god, it took all 8 casts to kill him. Can you believe that shit? Holy crap, that was crazy. But hey man, as Arcane has said, greed for the win. Because yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if I was playing the sensible flame side, yeah, I would have just let him have the boost. But never freaking mind, dude, that worked out. The only manga I have ever read is for Dragon Ball Super because, yeah, Dragon Ball is my favorite anime. Don't judge me for that one. But yeah, that's the only manga I've ever read. For Berserk, I have seen like manga explained videos to basically understand the story. But yeah, I'm not sure the entire stick of Berserk. But yeah, there are many references in all of Dark Souls games to Berserk because, well, if you don't know, Berserk, I think Miyazaki even said this at one point. Berserk is his favorite anime. So yeah, he puts any reference that he can ever put into his games, like whenever he gets the chance. So yeah, Artorias is a complete Berserk reference, and I think there are other Berserk references too. Like for example, I think Mikela is actually inspired, or at least Party Vidya claims it is inspired by the main villain of Berserk. So yeah, there's that too. Although I'm pretty sure there must be other references to Berserk as well, but I'm not too sure. Okay, hold up. Alright, got it. Alright, okay, now what do we do? So we can't reach Manus, unfortunately, this stream, because yeah, it's kind of getting late for me. Okay, you know what? Let's just do one thing. We just to get the silver pendant, because we need that anyway. Also, oh my god, she actually managed to land that hit on me, by the way. I thought she would miss if I run just side. Run to the side. But yeah, let's try and get that silver pendant because we're gonna need it for hitless Manus. And what do you call it? Hate those things. Yeah, I really hate these guys too. Personally speaking, they're just an annoying enemy. But hey man, I guess at least they give you a freaking pendant to deal with them now, don't they? Because you know, jewelry is the thing that freaking stops apparently the dark in this game. I don't even know, is it ever explained how the freaking pendant can basically do, what do you call it? Okay, oh my god. Alright, got lucky over there. Also, can you not like, okay, no, we can go from here, okay. I think the pendant is on this side, but I'm not too sure. But anyways, yeah, get this dude first. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember where the freaking pendant is. It's not here. At least that much I know. Okay, oh my freaking god. Where do I go for this pendant? I think I was supposed to... Oh, okay, oh my god. Alright, let's see. Never mind. By the way, you can parry their hands, if you did not know. But, yeah, it's hard to get. Okay, let me think about how to get to the freaking pendant, because yeah, we're gonna need that. Otherwise, do you need to use cast light? Or can you just use the sunlight maggot's helmet to, what do you call it, get the helmet? I don't remember. Arcane, how did you get this freaking pendant? Because I don't remember what I, told you to get the pendant on. Because I've only ever seen, I think, people get this pendant through that freaking magic. Anyways, okay. Out of here, dude. Also, I need to pop like 10 humanities as well. So the pendant is over there, but how the hell do I reach that place? Okay, oh my god. Alright, there we go. Unfortunately, can't get a repost because he's like higher height than me, but anyways, whatever. Okay, oh my freaking god, dude. Hold up. Alright, cool. Got it. Okay, I think we're supposed... Can you roll down from here? No clue, huh? Okay, but at least you got the... at least you can roll through here. So there's that, I suppose. But anyways, okay, I think the pendant should be... Okay, oh my freaking god, dude. Oh yeah, sure, dude. Thanks for checking, hanging out on the stream, dude. Have a safe drive, wherever you are driving. But yeah, gonna end stream soon anyway because yeah, I don't really want to stream, very long today anyways. So yeah, let's just get the pendant and yeah, then we'll deal with the Manus, Calamite and Gwyn later down the line. Hopefully we can end the stream, or end this series on the, next stream, but honestly, I do not know. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I should do a stream tomorrow because yeah, I'm kind of behind on my recordings. Couldn't record too much today because yeah, I recorded the final episode of GTA 4 today and that took long. Like much longer than I thought. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, okay, let's get this. Yeah, let's try this BS again. Also, just drop down. Yeah, don't roll. But anyway, can you unlock this with the Sunlight Maggot's helmet? Let's check that out. Okay, we can. Perfect. Yeah, this is one invisible wall in the game you cannot trigger through any other means other than just using a light source. But yeah, there we go. That will be something that we'll be needing later in this run. But yeah, anyways, okay, so I think I will definitely call stream right here. So yeah, for anybody who hung out during the stream, thank you so much for watching. On the next stream, we will try and take down the final 3 bosses that are left in this game, which are Calamite, Manus, and the final boss of the base game, Gwyn. And yeah, after that, honestly, I'm not sure what to do after Dark Souls 1 SL1. The ideas that I have is, I either want to pursue an illusory ring run on Dark Souls 2. Because yeah, I've never done one. It's pretty difficult to do. But yeah, I think I would like to pursue one. Or, honestly, I could just, try out some different builds on Dark Souls 3. Because not gonna, I kind of have an itch to play that game again. I know I've already done like 2 series on it on my channel. One an SL1 series and a Let's Play. But I think it would be cool to do some builds that I want to try out that I never did. So it would be cool to try that out on stream sometime. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Although I also could do a base, vitality run of Sekiro. And also Argo level 1 run of Lies of P, which by the way, that would be insane to do. I'm not sure if I would even do that hitless, but yeah. We'll see what we end up doing. Because yeah, first we need to focus on this particular area over here. But yeah, until then, Have a great day, everyone, and I hope to see you all in the next stream.